figured I better turn that music off. I thought it would just go off at the time that excuse me, I'm eating some Chick-fil-A. I'm eating some Chick-fil-A right now. I thought the music would go off at the time that I went live, and I guess it doesn't. Or maybe some phones are different, or some apps are different. But it plays a little music in the background, which is kind of cool. So maybe I'll think about. Well, I think YouTube would probably not like that. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Sitting in my house. That's so weird to say. I'm sitting in my home. Um, I'm still in the small room that I'm renting for the last month, the end of February, which is the shortest month. That's okay. Um, and today I went to IKEA. I want to say first off, thank you so much for those that donated to me. I think I had two people that donated to me, so thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, man. It means so much to me that someone would actually care. You think you would have, close friends or family as you're growing up and getting older, and you come to realize over time. I'm just looking back now. Nobody was ever really close to you, and no one would lend a helping hand if there was. Now, here's the thing, though: we don't want to create our life and plan our lives out to where we are always needing help and stuff like that. That's not something that you should be doing constantly, needing help. You should be striving, working hard, and hustling. And sometimes we get boom, we get hit, knocked down, and then if somebody's there to help us out, that would be great. But shouldn't rely and expect that all the time, and that's something I don't never have. And so I say that with the understanding of both sides. You just come to a point in your life you're like, dang, I actually thought these people cared about me. And not that they, it, showing money or financially is not caring, or is not a way of showing caring. But when I did go homeless, when I actually was living in my car for that little over a month in the other state I was at when I was going through my divorce. Um, oh man, there was nobody there. Like no, I was telling people like I didn't ask anybody, but I was telling people my situation and what was happening. Nope, everyone was like, "I'm really sorry. That sucks. That's too bad. I'm really sorry about that." And I was like, "Dude, like I was too proud at that time. Was lifting so many people up. I had employees that I was paying. They were looking forward to work with me. I had I take. I mean, my wife was making way more, but I mean, way more, like more than the average human, normal, U.S. American makes. But I mean, I still was, doing good in our family, and um, paying my share, paying half. We went half with everything, but she definitely made way more. And then rent, bills, whatnot, everything. Like we went half on everything. It was even playing field. I mean, I was running my business, so I was doing good. I didn't need to have my wife's income, but we were equals in our income and expenses. So yeah, it was just a devastating blow. Kind of going off that track of what I'm saying, but I think going back to, you think that there's somebody that might help you at the time, and you shouldn't expect that. But yeah, family and friends are just not there. And then when it comes from a complete stranger, like you two guys that donated, I'm just like, man, thank you so much, man. I mean, I can't thank you enough. I don't know. I just don't. I haven't experienced that where it's somebody that's a stranger, and it helps. Damn, I really appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes I gotta think of something else real quick, before I lose it. So, I went to IKEA tonight, and yeah, I posted up earlier. I got some blackout curtains. They're cheaper at IKEA, guys. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can go to the fabric store and get some other stuff there, but um, I should have checked the fabric store. That might have been a good idea. But I actually went to Walmart. I went to Target. I went to Costco. I went to God, where else? I went to the dollar store, and then I mean they didn't have them there, but I went to IKEA. I was like, man, there's some really good deals there. I went to IKEA and it was a lot cheaper there. It was a lot cheaper there for the. I decided to get two, the black ones for to face the window, so if someone's outside looking in, they just see black. And then I decided to get the white ones, and it was because it was so cheap. I just got the white ones, so that way the white is on the inside of the vehicle, and when I have a light on, I don't have to use too much power of a light source, or maybe run the battery or burn out the rechargeable battery of a light source. And I got this tip from another YouTube channel, and to so that way you can use like a minimal amount of light, but it's so much more brighter in here because it's reflecting off of white fabric. So there's that. The other thing I was thinking of, and I got a small rug. A lot of the people were saying, well, this since is your home, kind of try to take off your shoes, so you're not always tracking in and out. The outside's in. This is, you just have this small little footprint of space, and you're gonna have to vacuum and clean thoroughly, but you don't want to. You're constantly tracking in the whole world inside this small little space, right? So I thought, okay, there was a few people that put some um, kind of like a entry door, like welcome mats, like right on the side, the edge of the vehicle there. So I do have the spray adhesive that I was using for my blackout stuff. Hey, Steven, what's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for staying up late. Good to see you, Steven. And yeah, man, it's always good to see somebody in here. I just keep talking when I actually start the thing, because sometimes, when you get on a live video and you see the YouTube channel, just got home from work. Man, I hope you had a good day. Long day today. Thursday, we got one more day. You probably got one more day, and then you got Saturday, Sunday off. Right on, Steven. It's good to see you, man. My middle name is Steven. Yeah, my middle name is Steven. I never go by it, or never, no one ever calls me that. Most people don't know, but yeah, my middle name is Steven. What's going on, Steven? Yeah, end of the workday. That's always nice, man. Grab some food or something, or hang out with the family, or just kind of wind down. Cool, man. So I was just talking about how I went to IKEA today. I got some blackout curtains for the car. I'm gonna put them up tomorrow, and then I did some measurements already. I already got some of the insulation for the window seal. Life is different now since separation. Yeah, yeah, life is different now since separation. Thank you for commenting, man. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, life is different for everyone, all of us, and I myself included. But I know that I've heard so many different stories from you guys. It breaks my heart, because it almost like it humbles me, because I feel like I went through a difficult situation, but there's so many other people out there that you like yourself, probably, Stephen, that we all went through something worse, something way worse, and it's just so hard to get back on track, to go back to what your statement was. It's hard to get back on track and stuff, and heal and stuff. You've been dealing with it for 2 years. Yeah, she moved out last month. Wow. Oh, so this is fresh. She just moved out last month. Wow, that's kind of still a fresh break, even though you guys were probably separating for those 2 years in the process, right? Mentally, emotionally separating, but then it finally happened. And how are you healing, man? Are you doing okay, or this is still kind of fresh for you, bro? Are you doing okay? Really, I mean, you can, it's this is the place to talk about it, if you want to. 3 weeks in and sharing the kids every other week. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 3 weeks in sharing the kids every other week. That's good, man. That's really. I'm so glad you guys are sharing the kids. I'm glad there's not any issues there. You may come up with some bumps in the road and have some issues there, but it's all in the way how you handle it, and that's great, man. This is a good sign if it's a fresh break, but you guys are compatible and sharing the kids. Thank goodness, man. At the very least, I'm so grateful. I always think back of the messages I've seen from guys just in so much pain from not seeing their kids, and I get it, man. We have, say 3 weeks in sharing the kids. I'm starting to get my shoulders back, standing tall. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Attaboy. Yes, sir. You got to. Oh, I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that. I want to hear. I want everyone to feel that every single time, and that's the thing. We have to say it. We have to preach it. We have to think it. We have to speak it, and we have to act it. Even if it's faking it till you make it for that moment that's within you. That's you have to think like that and be like that, and it'll become you. You'll get taller and taller mentally, emotionally, physically. You're just gonna get wiser and stronger. So yeah, man, that's great. Thank God, man. Thank goodness. I love to hear that. We all triumph. We all overcome, and we have good days. We have bad days, and that's men. We still know how to stand on our own 2 feet. Keep on going. The thing is that I'm focusing on me. It took a while to start understanding it all. Yeah. Wow. That's huge. Let's see. I'm starting to get if I missed anything here. Yeah. It does take a while. Um, Even after I think I want to say it probably took me about 3 years, Stephen, to really figure out the focusing on me. And then even after that, I actually found myself, and I didn't realize it at the time. I found myself kind of going into other things where it was I thought this was important now, and I know, I was healed, so now let me dabble into this or this or that, and I just come to the realization that it's not. Yeah, I was still losing track. I was still losing track. I'm so glad to hear that you focusing on you. That's so good, man. Please keep focusing on you. And the kids see that. Your kids that you're still seeing, thank God you're still seeing them, man. I hope, the relationship continues to grow stronger. Man, that's wonderful, man. That puts a smile to my face. I'm so happy. That's wonderful. And you're getting stronger and wiser internally. Externally, your children are still there to embrace your strength. Man, just keep on pushing on. That's wonderful. I love to hear that. Thank you so much, Stephen, for sharing that with me. And when you guys come in, even if after this live is gone, don't forget to give a thumbs up. The video, it actually helps the channel, even on the lives too. And then if you ever watch my other videos, please go ahead and give a thumbs up. It really does help out the algorithm on the channel. And I want to say that when I look at the searches, how are these guys finding my channels? And I can't tell you guys enough that they actually are searching, the pain. And I'm going to tell you the titles. I'm going to tell you the titles, and I'm going to leave this live up. And I really hope you guys grasp on what I'm telling you right here, because there's a lot of good men like yourself, like me, that need to hear a positive message. They need your messages that you put on the bottom of my videos. You are part of the healing process. I myself, I'm just all I am is just a string. That's all I am. I'm just a string. And you guys got over here. You're pulling. We got this whole world you're pulling, and these guys are just hurting and just in pain. And your messages are so empowering and strong. We share our pains, right? We share our wisdom, our strength. We share some motivation, some inspiration. Thank you, Steve. You said something here. Thanks for being on and putting yourself out there. Yeah, um, man, it was very, very shameful in the beginning. I was very ashamed, and I had so much pride. I did not want my family to see this of me. It was my goal to be a man, to have a family, to have a business, have a home, and that's what we're all taught, right? but we actually don't know, we are not taught how to deal with the failures. And when I see these poor, I'm in Silicon Valley, and I see these young Asian men, these young Caucasian men, Latino men, African American, doesn't matter, but you have somebody, people at the highest level of success in life, that came from the silver spoon and are working in Silicon Valley making 7 to 8 figures easily, Google execs. And this is a real one. And I can't really tell you too many stories because I actually know the person specifically. But I'm going to tell you this with real knowledge from this, directly from the family source. It was a higher up in the Google. There was not on the news or anything like that. It was a higher up in Google. They let him go. It was just before the pandemic. It was like in the 2018, 2019. And the guy could not handle the stress and pressure of losing that such a high paying job and where he would go after that. He ended up committing suicide in his bathroom, shot his brains out, and it's so sad. The family actually saw him there, and thank God he wasn't going through a divorce. But we don't know the amount of pressure that he had in dealing that with his family and having to face his family. I lost my job, my 7, 8 figure salary job, where we got it made, baby. And now he's from here to here. These guys can't handle the pressure. And I was at that particular point. I'm not wasn't as successful making 7, 8 figures, but I had a business, I had a home, I was hired employees, I had company cars, and I had 2 company cars, and I had a warehouse, and I was doing very good. But I worked my ass off to get there, and I could not face myself in the mirror, and I couldn't face my family, I couldn't face friends, I couldn't tell people on social media, I couldn't tell the people that were on my other channel when I was building my business. My business was for my YouTube. That YouTube channel was for my business specifically. So I had customers, clients, and other people. And yeah, man, I'm sorry, Stephen. You're saying really amazing how myself. I'm sorry. It's really amazing how I lost myself over 20 years with that woman. It's all on me. She didn't help, but it's all on me. I take responsibility for your life. And Jordan Peterson is very smart. Yeah, take responsibility for your life. Yeah, I remember he said that quote. Yeah, man, you're so right. Thank you so much, Stephen. We do have to take responsibility. We do. It's and how weird some people can't grasp this. We have to take responsibility for not just us. We have to take responsibility for everybody else. Everybody else. Because it's our words that are so empowering or leave that seed of hope or even negativity in someone else's mind that we speak. We're feeding it out there into the world, and others are grasping it. I remember that guy said at one time, when I hit my wife, you know, and this that, and then that's ringing through his head because this person told him that, and then now he went and hit his wife because it was ringing through his head because that seed came from somebody else. And it's just weird how the world goes around, man. But you know, just kind of going back to what you were saying, you lost yourself for over 20. No, you didn't lose yourself, man. You didn't lose yourself. You never lost yourself, man. Never kick yourself down for. I felt that way too. Like, damn, I give her 20 years of my life. Matter of fact, I'm on the same boat with you, Stephen. I was married for 16, but we were together for 20 years. So 16-year marriage, a 20-year relationship. One woman for 20 years. I was loyal. I was trying to be, the best man I could be, and yeah, yeah, man, it feels like you lost yourself. It feels like, but you didn't. And why do you say that? Why do you say you did? How do you? What makes you feel that way? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer. In fact, I just want you all to know if you guys ever get on a live or message me, you don't have to respond to me. And sometimes I may ask and dig too deep. It was complacent. Yeah, we all are. We all have our downfalls, but that's we still need to be loved and respected. We still need to be loved and respected. You um we veer off track, right? We veer off track. Let's chat. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I would love to chat with you, man. Definitely. As a matter of fact, Stephen, I want to let you know, on my face, I'm gonna give you a couple links to my Facebook page, and I'll actually put it in the description below. So I'm kind of learning the live a little bit too. So after this live is posted, what happens is YouTube's kind of they block it for maybe 10, 15 minutes or 30 minutes, just for depending on the length of it, for the to go, they go through it to make sure that there's nothing kind of weird or anything like that, and then they'll post it up. So it goes through a security screening. Then once that security screening is passed through and it's live and it's posted for later, then I can actually go into it. They won't allow me to access it unless it's past its security screening, and then I can go into it and actually post at the bottom. Unlike just a regular video, I just want to post. I can post at the bottom my links, but during a live, I can actually have to wait for them afterwards and then post it in there. There are a lot of things that I'd like to point out to you. Yeah, definitely, and you definitely can. I actually am open to anything, any constructive criticism, any positivity, any things that I can learn from. I'm still in the process. I'm like, as I'm learning and growing, I want to like push and lift somebody else up again. Someone just messaged me pretty heck yeah, yeah. So yeah, and then hey Ra, nice to meet you today. Nice to meet you. Little things I like to point out to you. There, the link to my my email. You can email me any questions, your contact info, anything like that if you want to. Any questions or anything you want to say personally, send it now. I'll be reading it. I'll be up for a little while. I was actually gonna work on the thing. I'll videotape some of this tomorrow, or I'll put on video for tomorrow. Some of the stuff I'm doing to the van that I'm gonna get prepared to start living in. But my email is Rocky Ella 84 at gmail.com. So I'll spell that for you. It's Rocky, ROCKY, Ella, ELLA 84 at gmail.com. And so yeah, and then there's also my Facebook page is on there. There's so much wrong with divorce. I'd like to make a movement of men for men going through a divorce. I'm on board with it, Stephen. I'm 100% on board with it. We do. There's a lot of good men like that feel that way. I've spoken to actually here, in other Facebook groups, on TikTok. To be honest with you, I just started going on that not too long ago. I know us old guys that should be doing TikTok, but I actually get a lot of good wisdom from it. And I've actually spoken and connected with other men on there as well too. A divorced guy, and his messages are awesome and raw. If you actually follow me, you'll see that I'm messaging on his channel, and you can see him on my channel that I follow him, see who I follow, and you can actually catch on to him because I'm pretty consistent. It's like motivation, funny stuff, divorce, dads, and stuff like that. So please follow him. The family unit must be saved. 100%. 100%. That right there, that your small little note speaks volumes to me. I know exactly what you mean. We're losing it, and it's generational effects that are going on for years and years and years, and it's getting so bad. We need to save it before it's dead. It doesn't exist anymore, and we're getting closer to that point of its non-existence to family dynamics. You're 100% right, Stephen. You hit it on the freaking head. That's 100% right. Thank you, brother. It's it's everywhere. It starts with us as parents. It starts with the way we talk to each other. It starts in school. It starts with their peers. Oh gosh, man, it's everywhere. We are not on a the family is is in. I'm sorry, we had a message. The family is seriously gonna got to get more focused on single dads. Yeah, yeah, we do got to get more focused on single dads. 100%, because dads are so important, if not better. You know why? They're just they're their protectors, you know, their strength, their wisdom, there's so much, you know. And for us to be so strong and bold in life, and to understand and touch our sensitive side, and to be vulnerable and loving and gentle, man, that speaks huge volumes. I don't go see women out there going out there trying to, you know what I'm saying, like, I'll tackle this motherfucker, and you know, I'm gonna need to protect my family and shit, and it's time to get it on. But and then also, like, you know, holding the baby and feeding him, and you know, washing the dishes. But men can do that, but we don't get we don't get that. We don't get that little salute like, hey, thank you for being an everything, you know, a Swiss Army knife to the world and our family. But we all are, right? We all have good qualities to men and women. We're all needed in every avenue. But yes, single fathers, man, we are. There's so much of us out there. We're not being protected by the law. We're not being respected by society. We're just it's you're 100% right. I mean, where do I begin? I mean, we can go with every single avenue. We can go with every single topic on that one, for sure, for sure. Yeah, man. You guys, let's see, we're almost to 30 minutes here, so I'm gonna talk real quick. We're gonna cut it off here in just a few minutes. Tomorrow I will be going live at least two times tomorrow. If you guys see this video, I'll be going live two times, and then I'm gonna post up a couple videos tomorrow. The following day, so tomorrow's Friday for me here on the West Coast. See, most men give up sticking up for themselves and work. Yeah, they do give up. You are right. You're 100% right. Man, we're on board. I'm telling you, I know what you're feeling. I know what you're thinking. They do give up. And look, I'm 45. I really wanted to like just give up and just forget it. I'm gonna go straight homeless. This is not gonna happen for me. But I knew I had to try to rebuild my business, and COVID hit me, and we're still at this point. Man, I got divorced. I got everything taken away. COVID hit me. Everything taken away. I had my heart attack at 38. I had stroke like symptoms the last week. I was in the hospital, and most men would give up. And my motherfucking name is Rocky. I'm not gonna give up. Man, I'm not going to give up for nothing. I'm going to take a back seat right here in this car for a year. And I already know right now, I don't care what people are going to talk hella shit to me. And I'm going to take a back seat right here and live in this car for 1 year. And I'm going to save and save and save and save. Get all these. I got so much stacked up on me. I got Georgia, the state of Georgia, sending me letters. They locked up my title for my car. I can't even let that go. And then let's see, most men give up sticking up for themselves and work. Yeah. And then I got the state of California, the back taxes on that. The taxes from Georgia were the worst because I got taxed on a business that didn't exist. I was liquidating it and getting rid of it because I couldn't take any more business in at the time because I was just getting hammered by the lawyers and the divorce. So, man, I mean, there's just a bunch of things that's just been piling up financially, and my check or my checks and my hustles that I was doing on the side, it's easier to work than die. Yeah, it is easier to work than die. We can't. You're right, man. We can't give up. We can't just throw our hands up in the air and just say we're ready to die. We can't. We have to keep trying. We have to work. And so with this, I'm gonna take this huge back seat in life and stack financially, stack some cash, and not for myself because all has to go to Georgia. It has to go to some to California, and to fix that car. That car is they gave me an average price to fix the car. The engine is completely gone, and it's 7,000 to 11,000. 7,000 on the low end, 11,000 on the high end. I said, dude, just give me a car that runs right now because I have to go to work. I have to work. And so I got this car and I said, you know what? Let me just get that car and let me live in it. And I'm just gonna take this back seat. I'm gonna pay off the state taxes for Georgia so I can release that title, get rid of that car. It's a good car. I'll fix it too in the process since I'll be saving some. I'll fix it so I can use it, and I'll give this car back because I don't want to have to keep on or I'll sell it if I have to sell it after paying the taxes. I'm really not sure, but either the taxes got to go first, I think, before I finish the car, and then the taxes for California too, which are a lot lower. Georgia's is a lot higher, and then from there, just hopefully we got enough money to save up to see my daughter more because I haven't been seeing her for 2020 and 2021 because of COVID, just messing up the whole thing. I did go see her, but I wasn't as much as I should have. You know, your baby girls and your baby boys, they need to see you. They need your embrace. They need your love. They need your smiles and your touch. And so I leave you with that, guys. If you can donate anything, I would be gratefully appreciated with all my heart. I'd be greatly appreciated. I want to live. Living is, is dynamic, uncertain, not easy. I want to be tired of living when I die. Right on, Stephen. Right on. Right on, man. That's cool. That is very cool. Yeah, I get you. I get you, man. Thank you so much for sharing that. Man, you just your strength, Stephen, your wisdom is you're solid. You did a lot of internal work. I can tell. You did a lot of internal work before before you guys separated, before that last month. You probably, yeah, you've been looking up on this stuff and you're awesome, man. You're doing good. You're solid. I can see and I can feel it. How old are the kids, Steven? If you don't mind me asking, how old are your kids? You said, I think you said you had two. Is that right? Or no, that was another video. Um, let's see. We have 14. Okay. We have, so you have two. So 10 and 14. Okay, cool. Um, yeah, that's an awesome age. My daughter's about to be 10 right in 2 more months. She's gonna be 10. So 10 for that's a really fun age. And yeah, they're active as hell. I'm sure they got to keep you on your toes. And so that's why she knows you got to be there, and she's not trying to fight that situation because 10 and 14, then they need your 14 is weird. Yeah, 14 is weird. I hear that all the time. Right? It's kind of weird because they're almost like an adult. You turn back and then they're a kid, and you turn back and they're an adult. It's just kind of like, what? You're like playing both fields here. You're just a kid playing with your game, but then you're all of a sudden talking to me about adult stuff, and it's like you have to switch character because they're switching character so much, right? Oh, that's awesome, man. As you love. Plus the separation. Yeah, yeah. 14 is weird. Plus the separation. Yeah, it's got to be hard because 14, they're leaning hard towards mom, right? But then they're leaning hard towards you, and you see this, you're like, like they're really trying to. He's telling, she's telling them, damn it, he's telling them, me, damn it. Oh, he's taller than you. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, I must be falling asleep here myself. He's taller than you. Well, hell, that's right. Oh, that's good. That's good. Your boy's taller than you, stronger than you, and yeah, man, he's gonna help you out. He's gonna be your helper. That's awesome. His foot looks like a boat's. I bet. Yeah, I bet. Right. Sometimes we look at him, we're like, "Holy shit! How the hell did that foot grow that big?" I said that too about my daughter. I'm like, "What the hell?" I look at him like, "Okay, that's mine, but that foot ain't mine." Like, where the hell did she get that foot? Yeah, my daughter's foot. He'll never be stronger than me. Yeah, no, they won't. Old man strength rules. Old man strength rules. That's awesome. The I love talking about kids, man. I love kids so much, man. So you guys feel free to talk about kids, man. I love them so much. It brings back those thoughts and those memories, especially in the beginning when ththey're born, and then in the middle, when now that they're growing up older, and I'm right there with you. It's around that age. She's 10. I only have one, but the 14-year-old is probably awesome because you already went through like the year of 10, 11, and 12. So the 10-year-old, you're just gonna kind of already know how to navigate through with them mentally and emotionally. But then the 14-year-old's giving you all these new experiences, and you're like, what the heck? That's awesome, man. I love it. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for sharing that with me. Hey, I'm going to get going. Stephen, where are you at? Are you on the West Coast? Are you on the East Coast? Where are you located at? Um, Midwest, like, or the South, or something like that. Let's see. My boys are both great. Now their mom always gets the credit. Yeah, yeah. Of course, the moms always get the credit. Yeah, because the reason why I'm asking is Las Vegas. Las Vegas, yes sir, yes sir. The Las Vegas is awesome, man. I love Las Vegas. My cousin just moved down there. My cousin just moved and bought a house, and I've been keeping in contact with her and her husband. Her husband's a great guy, and they love their house. It's huge. They actually purchased a house here in San Jose years ago, and San Jose in Silicon Valley, and they sold it for like 5 times the amount and went and purchased a house over there. And then the rock solid, they got plenty of money, so they're doing really good. I'm really happy for them. Some people just get a little lucky, just making the right decision. So tip my hat to them. And Las Vegas is beautiful. Got show tickets for y'all. Yeah, heck yeah. Heck yeah, man. There's plenty of shows in Vegas. One thing I love about Vegas, I used to when I was DJing and I had my business. We used to go out there for the Las Vegas DJ show, and we used to go there every year. I think I only went there 3 years, but God, it was so awesome to see so many different entertainers, DJs, different styles of equipment for the entertainment industry. It was amazing, man. It was so cool. That's one of my funnest times is going for the Las Vegas DJ show, and I did those 3 times. That was awesome. Yeah, the reason why I ask, I work on a show at Bally's. You do? That's that's awesome. So you do kind of like stage work, and like the background stuff, or what kind of show stuff? Because I love events. I love events. That's what I did for over 24 years. So anything events, the guys in the back, your roadies, your stage hands, um, things like that. I actually let's see, soon to be a horseshoe. Yeah, soon to be the horseshoe. Oh, so they're changing their name now. Yeah, Bally's. There's a few different changes going on after the pandemic and things started opening up over there. I hear a lot of little changes going on and stuff. I actually considered transferring out there to go work out there. They gave me a couple of job offers to go work out there, and I considered it just because the cost is so good. And let's see, um, yeah, I don't know who that message is from, but yeah, Stephen. So the reason why I asked where you lived is because if it's maybe close by, I'm in Union Stagehand, lead video technician. Oh, very cool. You're in the Union. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome, man. Wow. So that's your bread and butter. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, that's good to be in the Union though. Here is too high now. The cost is getting higher. It is getting higher. It's definitely not Silicon Valley though, but it's getting close. It is getting close, and that's what I hear a lot from the people that have actually moved out to there. Um, so what I want to I want to share with you real quick is if we are maybe I think Las Vegas is still kind of close. It's not too far from California. We're kind of like we're like brotherly states right next to each other. So about this movement, I want you to email me, and I want you to give me some more insight and your thoughts. Don't leave anything out. Let me know what you think. Maybe what would work solidly, and what may just not work, or you're not sure about, and just let's talk about it. We should communicate about that. I actually do want to kind of get things going. And it really starts on social media. We can do it from the privacy of our own home, and in small communication like this. And then if there's a message that we need to get out into the masses on social media, that's so important. And really, it just starts with good men speaking up, like yourself, like myself, and and championing other men. We don't have someone to lift us up, and it's so important. The union has saved me more than 5 times. Unions are coming again. That's awesome. That is awesome. They definitely. I'm so glad that the union was there for our event industry people like yourself. That really struck a nerve for me. Actually, I really hurt for a lot of the event industry myself. It really took me under. Well, at first it was the divorce, and then it was COVID. So it was like a boom, boom. It hit me 2 times, too hard, and I just can't do it anymore. And that's it. So I'm so glad to hear that because I thought about that so many different times with guys that were out there doing these shows, these incredible shows, giving us the best of the best when it comes to events and good times, and then a lot of them were just they couldn't feed their families, they couldn't pay their rent, and thank goodness you had the union. I have a lot of ideas. I would like to speak with you about them. Definitely. And another way to speak to me, Stephen, too, is through my Facebook page. So I opened up a new Facebook page. I had one privately for my family and friends, but I kind of cannot go there anymore because I'm having a little bit of some difficulty with some friends and stuff like that. So I just try to like stay away from them. They just don't understand me, and they don't. Many times I speak the posts that you see. I post that on my Facebook page, and a lot of times they don't like that. But I'm just speaking the truth, and so I don't even want to waste my time with people that are not understanding me because I don't need anyone to understand me to know what's right and what's wrong for myself and for the people around me. And that's just the message that I try to give. So going back to my Facebook page, it is my new one that I've been using now. And if you find me or you don't find me, leave your Facebook page on the email at rockyella84@gmail.com and leave your Facebook page and I'll find you and I'll friend you. My Facebook page is Rocky Ella. So it's just Rocky Ella, Rocky, last name, which is my daughter's name, Ella. And so if you find me, you'll see the picture of me up there. You'll actually see, oh, that's the guy. That's the post that I see on YouTube. And that's the one I try to keep it public. And it says Ella and Papa at the bottom. So that's the one. I'm sorry, you said something here, brother. You said men should not turn into investment policies after divorce. Hell yeah. Shit. Yeah. That's exactly what we are. Yeah, you hit it right there on the head. And they use our children as negotiation tactics, right? To milk us. It's it's a lose-lose. We don't have anyone saving us. We don't have anybody saving us, man. And it really hurts me because I have to make some type of dent in this before I leave this earth. And I'm trying to figure out what is best way, the best avenue, because I'm gonna go one day. And if I didn't leave a dent in that path to where men need to be protected and respected. We don't need that. Like we're good stand up men. We can navigate and survive the world ourselves. But they're building corporations, businesses, entities, and the mindset of the world to fucking fuck us constantly in every avenue, from adolescence in the school, the girls first, boy, to everything, the court system, to dating, to this. We're constantly getting fucked in every single thing. We, if you want equality, then it should be equal across everything, right? Like, I have to respect you, appreciate you, and adore you, and you should be doing the same. I don't need it, right? She doesn't need it, right? He doesn't need it, right? We don't need anybody. Nobody needs anyone, right? It all falls in reestablishing the family unit and the roles. You're right. You're 100%. You're right. It's the roots. We have to start at the root of the cause, right? You're 100% right, Steven. I agree with freaking everything you said. Love you, man. Come back here all the time. I agree with everything you said, man. Thank you so much. You're awesome, man. You just to recap, if you guys are getting on here, which a couple of you have, please don't forget to thumbs up. It helps the algorithm to help out the other people getting the message. And then Steven has just been giving me some really good wisdom. And I know he's going to be emailing me soon, and that's at rockyella84@gmail.com. In a few minutes when YouTube posts this live, I'll leave that information at the bottom there. And then I'll also leave my TikTok. I'm going to leave my Twitter. And then I'm going to leave my my Facebook page on there, which is Rocky Ella. That's my new Facebook page. And all of you guys are welcome. I want to encourage you guys to go to that Facebook page. I have only family friends that are in this type of mindset and thinking, and that are wholesome, that are supportive and motivating and positive. And you can be a solid man, and you can be soft if you want to, and we encourage and protect you. You can be a strong and a smart ass if you want to, and we still embrace you. So I encourage you to go to that Facebook page. It's Rocky Ella. You're going to see my face on there. You'll see the posts that I've done on YouTube. You'll know it's me. And then if you want to donate, anything would be great. I would greatly appreciate it. You don't have to, but, and Steven speaking again, women fight the natural ways of roles, and you can't take the feline out of the cat. Man, you're good, Steven. You know what's going on. You get it. Yeah, you need to speak up. You're really good. You're hitting it right on the head, brother. I really appreciate that. You hitting it right on the head. Please email me. Give me your ideas. Tell me what you're interested in doing. They're your ideas, and it's your thing. And if there's anything I can kind of like push along or kind of bounce something up back off of you, and I mean, I would love to do that. That would be great. Even with me living in the back of this little car here. I think I better get going. We got the police over there, and I'm kind of like in this parking lot. Yeah, I should be getting going now. Now we must get things done. Yeah, we do. We have to get things done. We really do. It's coming to the end. Men are falling back. Look at me. I'm falling literally back right here. And men are falling back, and they're giving up, and they're throwing up the white flag and surrendering. And we got to follow through. Thank you, Stephen. Amen. Thank you so much for talking to me. I'm grateful. I appreciate anybody talking to this lonely guy out here in California. So I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your wisdom. I know I'm wishing you the best of health, happiness, and success. You're the greatest. There's nothing better than you. You're strong. You're wise. You've already soldiered your soul and your mind, prepared for this breakup you just had, and it's nothing going to break you. Nothing is breaking you. And your children are going to be just as strong and healthy and beautiful as you are. Thank you, Stephen. I'm grateful for you. You're the best. Ugh, I love you guys. You guys have a good night. Take care. And God bless you, okay? Take care. Stay strong. You got this. Goodbye, guys.